Value zones. Downtown Tokyo land costs $10,000 per square foot, while suburbs run $50. Your city should mirror this gradient. Place high-density commercial and residential in your city center where transit converges. Medium density fills the middle ring where arterial roads meet local streets. Single-family homes belong on the periphery near industrial zones. This is both realistic and financially optimal. High-value properties generate more tax revenue per square meter of infrastructure. Amsterdam's Canal Ring demonstrates this perfectly. The city center contains 5-story mixed-use buildings worth millions, while outer neighborhoods feature 2-story row houses. Your sewage pipes cost the same whether they serve a $50,000 home or a $500,000 apartment building. Most players build uniform zones across their entire map, then wonder why their budget crashes. The property tax from one downtown high-rise equals 10 suburban houses, but requires 1/10 the road maintenance. Zone your most expensive commercial towers where subway lines intersect. Build luxury apartments within walking distance of premium office space. Reserve cheap suburban sprawl for city edges where land value naturally decreases. Transit first, New York built subway lines before skyscrapers appeared. Your metro system should precede zoning decisions. Place stations at major intersections first, then zone high density within a 5-minute walk. Medium density extends another 10 minutes out. Low density fills the gaps. This creates natural transit ridership that pays operational costs. Singapore's MRT system demonstrates this principle. Stations anchor neighborhoods with 50-story towers surrounding each stop. Your virtual citizens behave identically. They'll ride transit when destinations cluster near stations. And most players zone first, then add transit as an afterthought. That backwards approach creates car dependency and traffic gridlock. One metro line serving clustered high-rises moves more people than 6 bus routes through sprawling suburbs. Mark future metro stations on your map first. Draw lines connecting major employment centers. Only after transit placement should you begin zoning. Dense residential goes near stations, commercial fills the gaps, office towers cluster at transfer points. This creates walkable neighborhoods where citizens abandon cars. Mixed use. Paris mixes bakeries, apartments, and offices on every block. Your neighborhoods need this same diversity. Combine residential, commercial, and office zones within walking distance. Workers live above shops. Restaurants serve nearby apartment residents. This reduces traffic because people walk instead of drive. Barcelona's superblocks prove this works. Each 9-block area contains homes, shops, and workplaces. Residents complete daily errands without vehicles. Your city needs corner stores, not car-dependent strip malls. American-style segregation, all homes here, all shops there, maximizes driving. Mixed neighborhoods minimize it. Place commercial strips through residential areas. Add office clusters near apartments. Most players segregate land uses because zoning tools encourage it. Fight this tendency. Real cities thrive on diversity. Your traffic problems disappear when people walk to destinations. Copenhagen is a perfect model with shops on ground floors and apartments or offices above. Zone residential blocks, then paint commercial along every 3rd street. Add office space near transit hubs. Road tiers. Los Angeles has 12-lane highways feeding 2-lane residential streets. Your road network needs this hierarchy. Highways connect regions without intersections. Arterials move traffic between districts with limited access. Collectors gather traffic from neighborhoods. Local streets serve individual buildings. London's road system follows these principles. The M25 motorway circles the city. A roads connect districts. B roads serve neighborhoods. Residential streets access homes. Most players build 6-lane roads everywhere, creating dangerous stroads that fail at both speed and access. A proper hierarchy separates through traffic from local access. Residential streets should never connect directly to highways. Force traffic through collectors and arterials. This prevents cut-through traffic ruining neighborhoods while maintaining citywide connectivity. Chicago's grid system includes this hierarchy. Lakeshore Drive handles regional traffic. Division Street moves traffic between neighborhoods. Side streets access individual buildings. Green Links. Copenhagen connects every park with tree-lined boulevards. Your green spaces should form continuous networks. Link neighborhood parks through planted streets. Connect district parks via greenways. Join regional parks with protected corridors. This creates ecological networks supporting urban wildlife while providing walking routes between destinations. Portland's Emerald Necklace demonstrates this concept. Parks connect through green streets, forming a continuous system. Your citizens walk these pleasant routes instead of concrete sidewalks. Trees reduce heat, manage stormwater, and increase property values significantly. Most players scatter parks randomly across their city. This wastes their potential. Connected green space multiplies benefits. A continuous park system provides recreation, transportation, and environmental services. Plant street trees along every collector and arterial. Create park chains through neighborhoods. Your property values will increase 15% near green corridors. Boston's park system connects the Common to Franklin Park through continuous greenways. Plan green corridors before dense development. Connect neighborhood parks through planted boulevards. Link district parks with dedicated paths. Citizens will walk these routes for pleasure, reducing car dependency while improving property values. Buffer zones. Houston places refineries beside elementary schools. Don't replicate this disaster. Always separate incompatible land uses with transition zones. Commercial strips buffer residential from industrial areas. Parks separate busy roads from quiet neighborhoods. Office parks transition between factories and homes. These buffers protect property values while maintaining city function. Tokyo uses this strategy perfectly. Industrial zones border commercial areas, which transition to residential through office districts. Your factory smoke shouldn't reach apartments. Most players zone residential directly against industrial areas, then complain about pollution. Commercial zones make perfect buffers. Businesses don't mind noise or smell. Place retail strips between factories and homes. Add office parks as secondary barriers. Your residential property values will double when separated from industrial pollution. Traffic also benefits because workers can walk from nearby commercial areas to factories. Berlin demonstrates ideal buffering. Industrial areas border commercial zones. Commercial zones transition to offices. Offices buffer residential neighborhoods. Each transition reduces incompatibility. Water base. Ancient Rome built aqueducts before buildings. Your sewage and water infrastructure determines city growth. Plan utility corridors before placing zones. Main sewage lines follow valleys using gravity. Water pipes trace ridgelines maintaining pressure. Power lines parallel major roads for maintenance access. This invisible infrastructure costs more than roads, but gets ignored by most players. Amsterdam's canal system shows proper planning. Waterways provided sewage, transportation, and foundations. Most players zone everywhere, then discover sewage can't reach hilltops while water pools in valleys. Plan infrastructure first. Mark sewage treatment locations based on natural water flow. Identify water source elevation. Zone only where utilities can reach. One sewage backup ruins 20 buildings and costs millions in repairs. London's Victorian sewers still function because engineers planned for growth. Map elevation changes first. Plan sewage plants in valleys. Position water towers on high ground. Run power along major roads. Only after infrastructure placement should zoning begin. Most players paint zones randomly, then struggle with utility coverage. Build water networks first. Plan sewage systems carefully. Your development will proceed smoothly when infrastructure precedes zoning. Staged growth. Chicago grew in concentric rings over 150 years. Your city needs similar patience. Develop one neighborhood completely before starting another. Build core infrastructure, first transit, utilities, services, zone residential and commercial in phases. Add parks and amenities as population grows. This prevents sprawling abandonment where services can't reach distant zones. Stockholm's development followed this pattern. The city expanded systematically, completing each district before beginning the next. Your budget benefits from concentrated growth. Services like police and fire have limited range. Most players paint zones across their entire map, then watch as distant areas lack services and collapse. Staged development concentrates municipal services. One fire station serves 4 complete neighborhoods, but can't protect 8 half-built districts. Start small, grow systematically, finish completely. Vienna demonstrates perfect staged growth. The Ringstrasse developed before outer districts. Each expansion completed fully before beginning the next. Build one neighborhood to completion, add all services and amenities. Only then begin adjacent development. Apply all 8 principles simultaneously for maximum effect. Your next city will be perfect.